You want it. You want it. Oh, you want the energy. We don't talk at all. You want my energy. We don't talk. Me gaga. You want it. You want it. Oh, Asta, shut up. Why? What did I do? You do realize we're trying to sneak down there? I'm not. You two are. I'm going down there. I'm gonna whoop some, and then we're done. Tired anyways. Me gaga. You want it. You want it. Oh, me gaga. You want it. You want it. Oh, you want my energy. We don't talk to talk. I want my energy. We don't talk to God. Me gaga. You want it. You want it. Oh, you want it. You want it. You want it. Oh, you want it. Energy when talk to talk. Niche. I hear them, brother. Deal with them then. I shall. Snow creation magic. Snow friends. You know, um, for a very evil kind of guy, you have a really cute spell. Oh, thank you. Can we save this one for last? I guess. Okay, I guess. Go deal with them, my friends. Me gaga, you want it, you want it all. They want my energy, I want to talk about it. They want my energy, we don't talk to talk. Okay, I'm gonna cut in here. I got a couple things to say. Hi, it's me, We Anime or Anime We. That entire thing that just happened, I was I didn't realize that. I knew I pressed recording, but I started to just sing the chorus, a part of the chorus of Wordcadia's new Yuta Okotsu song, Just This Once. The chorus has to be one of my favorite choruses in such a long time in a nerdcore song. Um, Now given I love nerdcore. That's all I listen to basically. But either way, it's been stuck in my head so much. It only came up yesterday. And I've had this thing on repeat, dog. I've had it on repeat. But yeah, I did that on accident, and I played into my accident very well. That probably sounds pathetic, huh? But either way, I'm gonna be recording. Well, today on Monday, the like 11th, I believe. Yeah, 11th. I know, just time to myself, but I don't care. I'm gonna be doing this for reasons. Last week, I recorded the two episodes in one once again. Right? Wouldn't record. I mean, wouldn't upload. Okay, wouldn't upload. Just plain out. I uploaded it multiple times. It just tried to upload it multiple times. Wouldn't do it. So this just plain out became my solution. I'm just gonna record three times today in one sitting for different videos. This is the first one, and it's probably gonna be the shortest one, honestly, because I already started out in the fight. See, in this arc, they go to the mixer. I usually do it, but I also usually have good uploading. See, I use AT&T in my area. I'm on like my phone is, and that's what I use to record. When I edit, I send it over to like my laptop and edit there. But I hate editing. It annoys the crap out of me. So yeah, I do that. And when I do edit, I try to I listen to it in the editing software, the YouTube one. I use that sometimes, not all the time. The editing software I used to use crashed and just left. So I found a new one. I use it sometimes, but I switch around quite a bit. But either way, I was originally going to try to edit this all together, but I'm an idiot and I don't like editing, as you all know. So I'm not doing that. So I'm just going to record it 3 times. Not 3 times, but you get my point. Okay, you get my point. I know, already starting off into a fight. Sorry. But yet, I also want to say this. Once I get most like halfway, so actually later today, um, once these upload, I will add them all to a playlist. The What If Asta Had Light Magic playlist I have on my channel. So yeah, I'll add it there. You all will be able to listen to them in a playlist. I will eventually add them all into a playlist. I'm just very lazy. Um, and I have an attention span of a squirrel. So, yeah. I'm going to repeat the song once again that I did the part of the chorus of. It's Just This Once by Orcadia. Orcadia. Is that the same thing? Orcadia. Yeah. Orcadia. Um, Great person, great singer. Love his stuff. I truly, truly recommend it. Just fully. Oh shit. Is that tape? Is that tape? I hope that's tape. Not what I think it is. Hold on. There might be a beehive in here. Oh gosh. Is that a beehive? Oh, no, that's tape. That's very much tape, I think. Is there beehives over there? I know you all can hear me. Yeah, that's tape. Thank the Lord, I hate beehives. I have tryptophobia. You know the thing where people are afraid of multiple holes? But I don't really have the afraid part. It just violently makes me sick. Like makes me violently sick. Um, like I either nearly poop myself or I puke. So yeah, I don't like it. Either way, let me get another drink of water and then we can actually get into this like one video. This one. I just wanted to explain a lot of things, honestly, in the beginning of the parts. What even is that song? Oh, it's a song that one of the guys in the Partisans used to sing on like karaoke nights. Don't know the original creator. I think it was him, honestly. Very cool guy. There's a moth. I hope that's a moth. Yeah, that's a moth. Okay, cool. Sorry. I'm also I have arachnophobia too, and like I don't like bugs, but they don't really scare me. I just don't like them. Um, okay. But either way, he would still Asta would go on to keep on singing it after um like Ghosh asking him what that song is. Sister Teresa would just stay silent this entire time as all of this would happen. And then the Snow friends would just rush up like, How can it make a growling sound? Do you know it? Do you know how they make a growling sound? I got no idea. But mirror magic. Reflect reflay. I don't know how to say his spell. Reflect refray, I think it is. I'll also mention background noise. Lambs, sheep, baby sheep. Um, they love getting separated from their mother, and they will yell until they see it, and then they will go running at them, yelling. Like the one kid in the Ghost Stories dub, um, that says, well, that the one that yells a lot, that is such a funny dub. It in Konosuba is one of the funniest things I've seen within anime. Okay, it is so funny. Okay, it is so funny. I want to go on a little rant. Sorry, I know we just started the video, but they are just plain out fighting the snow people, the snow like creation spell things. So I say, imagine they them doing that over the narrator just explaining something. Basically, JJK in a nutshell. But either way, see, I have issues finishing anime, like a series. Like, right? Like, I just, like, especially ones I really enjoy, like, absolutely adore. Like, even though I can do it, I don't, it's very hard. It takes a long time. Um, right. It's because I don't want them to end. It really makes me sad when they do end, but then I remember I can just rewatch it. Like I'm also thinking about restarting Fairy Tale. Not 100 Years Quest, but the OG Fairy Tale. I'm gonna rewatch that. I'm gonna rewatch 100 Year Quest. Get up on my knowledge on Fairy Tale because I really want to do what ifs where, like, what if someone was like Natsu's reincarnation, or a fire dragon slayer, or a not steel, iron dragon slayer, white dragon. I got another question. Why in the world did why a white dragon, and why can he eat white? That's my question. Why not make it like the light dragon slayer, or transcendent, or divine dragon slayer? Why white of all things? Now, given White Drive, when Sting goes into his Dragon Force, that's awesome. Shadow Drive and White Drive are pretty cool names, but like white, white, why? Why? There's too many white things, anyways. There's too many white things in general. Saying that as a white man is crazy. I really hope at some point if someone makes an edit of me of all the out of context things I've said over the years. I really hope someone, or I really hope that someone animates it. Just, just, I don't know. Bro, bro. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just got off of my tangent and just made jokes. There was one of the examples I was talking about earlier about background noise. Yeah. After just plain out waylaying, just destroying these snow like man friend things, just in quick succession, just very quickly just dealt with. Um, these three would enter the cavern, see all the kids there, just kind of sitting there, motionless. Asta would say, not motionless, just kind of just silent and scared. Asta would say, I'll deal with those two. Me go go, you want me? I want her. You want me. Did he just say mommy? I think so. I don't. I think so. Shut it, old hag. Respect your elders. I don't know why I made her sound like that. But either way, they would have their little argument and then they would argument? No, that's a word. They would start moving them out quickly. Ghost would reluctantly help all of them because after Marie would say, "Hey, they're my friends. You gotta help out Sister Teresa, you know that, right?" Fine. Man, Mr. Small Sister Complex got shut down. I wish I had siblings. Either way, let's deal with you two. Light magic. Light refracting ray. Is it reflecting? It's reflecting, not reflecting. Reflecting. Yeah, there is. Light magic. Light reflecting ray. Straight at Niche, who would just get hit in the chest, hit hard. It would like scorch some of it, just burn, and then just kind of blind him in the moment too, as he would just fall back, just ooh, not unconscious, just unmoving. Okay, you're next. Light magic, shining, holy fist. Kind of like this is what he would do, like Knuckle Duster in My Hero Vigilantes. Um, how he just would, instead of just rushing up, he would just kind of blink, and then as he would reappear again, his fist would be reeled back, other hand semi forward, crouch down, left leg forward, right leg back, body twisted, and then shockwaves off of it, off of the impact. Just, ooh, yeah. Ah, eh. He would just get knocked out. Well, that was easier than expected. And then he would just look around the place, just like, oh wow, huh, that's a lot of mana. Feel bad for these kids. Given this is basically what I went through when I was younger, but does give you a lot of life lessons, I can tell you that much. Don't trust anybody. I mean, you can trust people, not that much. Heck, I was held in a jail cell for multiple days before I actually got into the Black Bulls. And then before that, I was basically a prisoner. But I enjoyed that prison quite well. I miss Arya, Gummy, Asa, Alan, O'Connor, Hunter, Silver. I miss them. But mostly of all, miss Arya. Still don't know what happened to them or where they are. Not like I was gonna do anything anyways. They're the ones who saved me for crying out loud. So I do remember a story of a hunter. Well, hunter told me something. He would be saying this in a lower voice and just kind of halfway silent. Um, right. Mostly because not to really pay or anyone to pay attention to him, as he would just look at the machine. Apparently, hunters from a place called the Witch's Forest. It's like in the strong magic region. Quite cool. I've always wanted to go, but it seemed like a bad idea since they do weird things to men. I think they just plain out slaughter them. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention. And the cool thing, no, given, I'm not entirely sure of this, but apparently, from what Yami would said to me, like Vanessa's also a witch. But given she's also said that herself, so maybe it is true. Could be. I don't know. Hi! Ooh, you two look bad. Man, that must suck. My question is, who did this to you? I did. Oh no! Hi! Jelly magic sticky stone man. As she would raise her right arm, it being covered in this jelly like substance, and it would like just kind of like Luffy's Gum Gum no Mi, if you don't know. That's like by this point. I don't know. I'm not gonna give spoilers if you don't know what I'm talking about. But it would launch out like Gum Gum pistol, and then with a massive syringe in hand, it would go through like a core, like just barely into this man's the mud man gut, and then he would start to swell with mud. Hey, you know, I know you're not even awake. Deal with him. Oh wow, that's gross. Dark creation magic, dimension eating wolf, combined with dark creation magic, pitch black chained food of the wolves. Combination spell, combo spell, but yet chains would shoot out of multiple different directions, out of the shadows of this cave, dimly lit cave. Just all around the limbs and the body, just constantly wrapping around him more and more, not letting up. Even though it would move and trying to move out of it, even just throwing, trying to throw just its body around. It wouldn't. And then, actually, I have a feeling spells could make sound if they were animal based. I feel like they could if they were like animal based. So I'm gonna say multiple howls of wolves would be heard. And then from underneath and above and to the sides, four wolves' heads would appear, just engulfing different parts, the arms and like mostly of the like the chest, like where the chest would have been, would just get bitten off. The lower like hips down, gone, and then the rest would be consumed by the one above. Eh, you're next. What? You're gonna do that to me? Possibly. Sticky salamander! The massive salamander would appear. Dark magic item. Ah, cool. Sweet. Get it. He'd look at the camera, breaking fourth wall. Hey, get it? It's like jelly and sticky, and you get my point. I made the sweet joke as like, you know, it's sugary, it's jelly, and yeah. Okay. Hmm. What to do? Him just dodging, running around the area, dodging these attacks of the jelly, just stomping and trying to just get him. Because Sally does remember him being the guy with two different magics. I want you so bad to test on. Wow. Right? Him being that type of guy. That's him. Come on, just let me capture you. Mirror magic. Reflect, refrain. This spell, even though it would hit, it would just bounce around into the spell and just shoot off somewhere into the cave. Right. Ha! Idiot! That's not how jelly's reflective or something. I don't know. Whatever the incanted thing said. Crap. Uh. Oh, hi, guys. Hi. Huh. I do got an idea, and that would be, well, I'm not gonna tell her. Get over here. Well, they would both. Ghost would fly over to him as he would run, and then as they would pass, Asta would whisper his plan. Right? As they would both go their separate ways, Asta would just blink out of existence for a moment. Eh. Alright, light magic users can do that. People with light magic can do that, yeah. That doesn't make sense. I forget Ghosh's spells, but using his magic to make a clone of himself, um, mirror double, I think it was. Mirror double, I think it was something like that. After doing that, he would just start firing off spells, right? Just multiple different times. distracting her, moving her around. Well, she would still be on sticky salamander, I guess, and that wouldn't work. But he would be aiming for her and not her spell. So she would move around. She'd probably hop off of it and just make it defend her. And no, she'd probably make two, just one without the dark magic item. So it would the one without the dark magic item would probably get destroyed a lot more than the one with the dark magic items, right? And so with that happening, her jumping off, she'd be captured by dark trap magic, black mirror. Hmm. How you been? What? Yeah, I kind of got you here. You're not very observant. It was a blatantly black square. So, what? Wait, wait. Why are you walking closer to me? Just straight to the face. Hey, he's basically gonna be like Kazuma, the greatest incapitator of gender equality. No, incapitator. What the hell? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know why I said that either. But yeah, he would punch her out multiple times, destroying her glasses, giving her a black eye, punching her in the gut, just staying away from her like private parts because he ain't that guy. He only has his eyes on set on one person. So bing bada boom, you're done, son. And then as Asta would just reappear normally, um, I'm joking. I don't. I was gonna have originally her just get blasted out, just boom, right, just pew, and then land on like a block of stone, and then just kind of like Tin just get just folded like a lawn chair. But nah, I didn't do that. Didn't seem like a smart idea. Um, Either way, what are they running? Hold on, BRB once again. You'll still be able to hear me. So yeah, after defeating her getting knocked out, um, Asta would just say, "Oh, well, that got taken care of. Thanks, Ghosh. Yeah, whatever. Let's get out of here." On it. And then a spatial magic portal would open, and Licht would appear, holding, a large amount of mana would come out of it. Well, they would be able to sense the large amount of mana, right? They both just turn around quickly, see this large amount of mana, the bright light coming out. Asta would say, Ghosh, yeah, I think we screwed up. No shit, Sherlock. Why are they running? Please explain these to me. Why must they be this way? Either way, they would plan out, just stand there, basically like conquest saying, await my arrival. Yeah, you get my point. They both stand there with that serious look like, what is happening? What's happening in Shibuya? Full on Megumi. Either way, they would just stand there. Licht would appear out of the spatial magic portal. You two, you hurt my friend. Ow! Good Lord, that was fast. Straight through my leg. No, I'm joking. He wouldn't say that. Gosh! And the light blade would go straight through him, right? Another one would go through Nij, right? Asta would barely dodge his, but he would still get nicked by it, and get burnt through there, like on the left side of his leg, as he would say. So we got another light magic user. Woohoo! Yay! Quiet down, human. I don't need your words. Oh wow, yeah, that's so cool of you. Woohoo! And then light creation magic, shining holy mace, just raising it above his head, ready to bring it down on top of Lick's head, but then disappearing as he would land on the ground, looking behind him and up, seeing Lick again. You know, you humans confuse me greatly. You all talk about love and whatever else you all. He would go on the monologue about how humans talk about loving and just like loving like other humans and whatnot. But yet there are so many willing to hurt their brethren to get what they want. He would go on that type of speech. Well, some humans don't care who you are either. They'll just do whatever you want, whatever they want to you to turn into, make you into a weapon. Look at me. That's what happened to me. I know it's, I know it's still happening. I met a guy a couple months ago, couple weeks ago actually. Same thing happened to him. Humans aren't great. I know that. The only nice people that's ever actually been nice to me are in a jail cell right now, being held by this very kingdom I'm a part of. Yeah, here I am. You think I like Clover? Not necessarily. But there's nice people, and I wasn't thrown into a jail cell myself, so I guess here I am. How you been? This is not the way he was. This is not Bro's personality. Woo. I should also probably say what he looks like, huh? Asta, fairly average height for a person, 5'8" or 172 centimeters, with a athletic build with light grayish hair with black tips and a short half up style and small scars covering his legs and feet. He is 24 years old. Okay. His actual name is Asta Lancelot. Lancelot being a made-up family in this alternate universe of a royal family in Diamond Kingdom. I explained this on episode 1. If you do not remember. Um, and he currently is wearing a bluish gray shirt. Now he rolls up the sleeves up a little bit below his elbow with a brown button-up vest with the Black Bulls logo on like the right side of his pec, like side of the vest. Black pants with a thick white rope tied around his waist to act like a belt. Then white bandages wrapping around his legs and feet with black sandals. Yee. Okay. Actually, Ghost didn't get one straight away into him, so he would help fight with Asta. Asta would still get grazed by on his left side, and then Licht would say, "I'm done now. You hurt my friend, so now you will perish. Light creation magic, light blades of conviction. Oh joy! Oh God!" He then would realize, "Oh, well, that's way more text than I thought it was." And he would start booking it. Bro would run for the hills, run away, baby. Before I put a spell on you. Either way, as he would continue running, he would dodge, just going around. Gauche would reflect them back at Licht with his mirrors. Licht would just teleport around. And then Asta would get sloppy in his movements, trip out a moment, and then straight through his right leg, right arm, and his like the torso, like stomach area of his like right side, as he would just stop and he would just collapse on the side. Well, there we go. Now you. What? Mirror magic light, not light. Re, refracting, right? He would use his spell, shoot at him, he would just disappear, just reappear. Goodbye, and I'm sorry. Straight through the back. What the hell? Alright, what's happening? Through a spatial magic gate, the captain of the Black Bulls, Yami Sukahiro, would reappear. What would appear? What the hell? Hey, those who are my men, okay? They're part of my squad. So you aren't allowed to be the one to end them. Only me. So, yeah, they would start their fight. Finra would come out. Not able to see Asta, so just taking Ghosh, sending him to the portal, bringing back to Neon Village. Asta would stay there, though, and say, Light recovery magic. Light of Lyra. By the way, Lyra is a constellation. Yeah. I'm not gonna explain what the spell looks like right now. You'll see it in a video soon. In a video soon, you'll see it. Either way, as he would use the spell, he would start to get healed up. Okay, there's still him. I need to trap him. He would sneak around in the shadows around this cavern, as he would say, dark creation magic, pitch black chain. In basically a instant, not an instant, but you get my point. Very quickly, from the darkness around them, chains would wrap around Balto, containing him motionless. What? What happened? You. I thought Master got rid of you. Dark trap magic. Black mirror. Quickly, as the that noise would just shoot up and a black square would just contain him. And then Asta, from being on the outside, would just into the black box. You just start sending random like spells. Just that would just reflect in it. Light magic, light reflecting ray. Which, by the way, Valtos is still very much contained in the chains in the black mirror spell. So as Asta would just shoot random spells into there, they would just bounce around in there, just hit him, just ah, ah wow, booey, ah, oof. Just lighting Valtos up. Dog, he would use light refracting ray, light temple rays. Uh, yeah, that's really it. I know I've sold off multiple styles of his, but hmm, after doing that, just launching him away, just ooh, he would even hit licked at a moment. Just he would just get launched and just land at Lick's feet, as Austin would just go straight beside um, Yami. Hey, well there you are. Good job. Thanks. Licht would go on the angry spree that he would go on and use light creation magic, light whip of what was it? Light whip of something. I don't remember the actual name of it. It was light whip of something. I don't remember. Either way, just throwing that around the place, the opening would just crumble and crush these two, and then liking cannon, them both still well bloody broken, just would just lift off the pieces covering them, just blood and sweat glistening off their muscles as they pose for the photo shoot. That would go crazy. That would be insane. Just straight up. Oh, yeah. Right. It's kind of crazy. Um, Either way, as that would happen, uh, time skip? The fight would continue after that by these two attacking Elect at the same time, right? Just over and over again. Both getting beat up, right? And yeah, eventually Ghosh and Finral would show up again as Licht would be ready to fire off this like massive like light ray of like destruction or whatever. Just boom, he would fire it off. Uh Ghosh would just reflect it back. It would hit Licht. Strangely do nothing to his clothes. I'm still not quite sure on that. Wouldn't it like just burn? Very good. Either way, boom, hitting him hard. Right, just boom, bada beat the die. Asta would get hurt in this moment. Not hurt, just he would be injured by this point. Not that low on mana either. Like he'd probably be a little bit below half, maybe like if we want to put it in 100% format, probably like 44%. So yeah, he'd be doing all right, yes sir. He'd be doing all right at the moment. He could still go on and fight a little bit, right? But after that, the third eye would arrive. Ryo would steal a spell from Yami, right? And yeah, and then Yami would nearly go head to head with the third eye by himself, just telling them others to stay back, right? Complaining about how he could copyrights, like sue, how he could sue um, Raya for stealing his spell, and then about to get ready to fight, like then the third captains would show up. Bing bada boom, they would start their fight. Asta would go in to make a hit. Um, this severely wounding, not doing this like massive like uh self-destruction thing that was nearly to happen in the canon. Just severely wounding him. I don't know, maybe like shining holy mace combined with pitch black chain. Just bing bada boom, just cracking him over the head with it, just knocking him out. Something like that would happen, honestly. And yeah, um, that's what I'm gonna do here for today. Um, hope you all enjoyed. Well, for this video, hope you all enjoyed. Hope to see you all next time. And yeah, bye bye. Well, hold on. I didn't even say my catchphrase. Let me redo that. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna end it here for today. I hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all come back for the next one. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, night, afternoon, evening. And yeah, roll the dice. Hope to see y'all next time. Bye bye. For real this time.